Yes, praise be to Carl. Hello, everybody. It is the end of another week, and it is Deep Rock Galactic again. So, we're back here for another week. How long is this event going for? Till the 24th. Okay, so next Thursday. So this will be the last week that we're playing this on stream pretty dedicatedly. This will probably be a game that I fill in if I run out of a game or something. Because this is an easy game to jump into and kind of do whatever I am. So, we are back in, and we're doing more with this. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we do have a weekly priority assignment. We do have a weekly core. Let's do the weekly core. That should be fun. All right, we're doing digging. The dense biodome. Ah, and it's an XP one. Cool. We'll get people jumping in on that. Do we have people already going? Oh, we do. Let's go ahead and just join this one right here. All right.
2,000 rounds of depleted uranium.
Venom MX, please come on in. Oh, look, yep, it looks like we're... Oh, and then Nakefish left. Nuke is still here. Should I change to a different character? I don't know if Duke was in this before. I was. Looks like Nuke's changed. That's fine. Okay. Let's see how many people we have here. Oh, looks like we filled up now.
Rounds of chilled Rocky Mountains for everyone.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Give me a rock and stone.
I give you a rock and stone.
You know, you're not being paid by the hour. Get to work.
Oh, look at my fancy moves. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Though, to be fair, I'm wearing such heavy armor, I probably can't move too well anyway. From a Rocky Mountain, which is always a great one to have.
Bottoms up, friends. For continued survival.
Okay, so we got some grooving back and forth. We got a box step. We've got me stomping and clapping. And we've got the scout doing the floss. Have a bit of fun just dancing here all by my lonesome. All right, that's over. Let's get going.
Watch out!
Hey, don't be throwing eggs. Those are perfectly good eggs. Come on, dude.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Action time.
Considering the eggs that we normally capture, I don't know how we got any different kind of eggs. I doubt R&D would let us play with the glyphid eggs. It's been another week, and you guys see that I'm wearing a jacket today. It actually snowed last night, so it rained yesterday, it snowed last night, and the house is actually slightly chilly. So I've actually gotten back into my sweatpants. I've been wearing shorts this whole week because it's been warm enough. And I'm wearing a light jacket because it's cold. I don't have any finger gloves, so I can't be wearing them, but yeah, it's cold enough that my hands are actually a little cold, and make these a little tricky. But yeah, let's see how we get on with it today. Okay, we're in the lush. No, so we're gonna be.
Scanners indicate particularly rich veins of morkite and gold.
Oh, there's some gold.
Bring it back, boys.
And this is usually the biome that will give us all kinds of really deep pits to drop into. It's never fun. Out of all the biomes, I think the lush biome is probably my least favorite. The deep forest one, the one with all the vines and stuff, that one actually can be pretty bad too. So. Oh, I'm wearing the wrong weapon. Oh, well. Yeah, I've got my machine gun on rather than my black cannon. Oh, well. Not a big deal.
Anyone needs ammo? I can't start from it. Your history.
I want to make sure I don't...
It's a menace. Get outside, breeder.
Downside breeder will give us more of those jellyfish to... Oh, he's got the eggs launched out and everything. Get rid of those. All right. Oh, yeah, we get the nasty variety here. Yeah, we don't want to deal with more of those jellyfish-like things. They're so annoying. And I don't exactly have the best kit on Gunner to get rid of them. I don't know if there's any really good kit on Gunner to get rid of them. Because Engineer has the turret, which is extremely accurate. I know that you can get the stun boomerang for Scout. That's extremely accurate, and that gets can get rid of a whole cloud of them in one shot. Driller has, well, he has a flamethrower. He has a couple different options. But Gunner kind of just meant for bigger enemies and bigger swarms. Oh yeah, these things. Yeah, the spike fruit or whatever it is. There's our driller. Okay, doing decent so far. Doing decent. Okay, I got some more there. Whoa, trap-a-cactus. Wow. Never seen, like, the full setup of a trap-a-cactus before. Yeah, I said it burned up, so it's... Needs to cool down first. Now we can... Get off me. You stinker. All right. Whew.
Shield recharged.
Climb up this way. Yep, and that's it. That's the whole big thing. Sure, had a little bit of fun there. Go ahead and get rid of that thing, so it's not as big a nuisance. Okay, everyone's kind of spread out a little bit, so... Is it just this one room? Because that's really annoying. It looks like we're traveling to the next area. Hover boots, on!
Mommy, on!
Okay, into the next area. Usually when these big caverns open up, everyone kind of scatters. Jeez, these trap-a-cactuses are everywhere. There we go, gotta hit more onto the fruit itself.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Swarmers. Ah! Yeah. Swarmer hole. The glyphic tunnels, yeah. They come running out if you make too much noise, which these guys are certainly doing, so.
Feeling much better.
Lighting up! Molly!
Ah, we got one of the pillar rooms.
Loot bug pop. Lock and
Hey, nothing really here. Oh, there is a way up there. I don't think that goes to anything though, so.
found something!
What did you find it? Oh, cool.
Platforms, place.
Some more kite. Nice. All right. Oh,
More kite found.
All right, you lugs. I'm spotting a swarm coming towards you. Get ready.
More kite.
Sorry, Larry. Your own fault for being.
I might have to just dig this out manually. Oh, we do have the dig buff on though. Keep forgetting that's what that one is.
All clear.
Buster. Oh gosh.
Incoming.
I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Children rear.
Focus fire.
The wave is almost over. Wipe out what's left.
Get ready.
Okay. Woo.
Get this home safely, will you, Molly? Down the back wall.
Lift with your legs.
Menace is down. Good. Oh, there's a second menace.
You're fast, bug, but a high fast, you lot. How about a nice break?
Okay. Now they went down that tunnel a little bit. It looks like it just loops around.
Some dice.
Yeah, it looks like it loops around. This is actually our path to continue. Which is good for me, because this is where I went. These spike fruits are also lousy. You run into them, they do damage, but they don't get destroyed after doing damage. Yeah. Legitimately annoying. All right. Shoot that bug from distance. That's a nice thing about the railgun pistol. It actually will kill most anything if you're able to get a nice bit of line on them. Down the barrel a little bit. See, told you. Walked into the back of that one.
Take that!
Can't quite make that working. So we can do that.
Line ready. I killed a bunny. Management made me do it.
Oh, that makes me sound so guilty.
Line is up.
Ooh. I am actually just about out of ammo.
One more spring bunny secured. Management will be pleased. Performance point bonus activated.
Lie down. Taste the pickaxe. Squash him. I think we need to dig here.
Oh, you might be true. Very much so. Anything else up there? Yeah, it kind of permeates at that brain, that kind of brain coral structure. Yep, off we go. We were just a little more than halfway through the mission. Just hope that we haven't missed any morkite. It's really annoying when you go through the entire cave, you still haven't found all your morkite, but they used to give you extra, so the chance of you actually running out is hard.
Couldn't get any worse.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Right there. I need the mule right here. Right. That's your exploration base.
The resupply is here. Grabbing ammo.
And loaded. Took out a loot bug.
Okay, I'm feeling better.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Go.
Getting more ammo.
Ammo taken.
Yeah.
Still much better.
You do get a lot of interesting fauna down here. It makes me think of coral. These are, stacked polyps. There's a brain thing there. There's weird branching setups. Just all kinds of interesting structures around here. Yeah, cave coral. That's what they actually call it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other passageway, my friends. I think we're going down. We're just kind of skipping through this room. There's really nothing here. Ow! Yeah, the worst is when it's up on the ceiling or up in a place that's really high and hard for your character to get to. Then you just gotta dig. Unless you are a driller. Then you have a little bit of an advantage, but not much otherwise. The flares the guy can see just a little easier. So oddly enough, I can get through terrain easier with this build, but it actually is a different there's actually a different buff for doing damage. And that will work on the ebonnuts and on enemies, as well as these polyps, because they're not terrain. They are considered enemies. Okay. There we go. Okay. Then
Swarm spotted. Buckle up. Contact imminent.
where'd everybody go? Is everybody down?
Zip line up.
Make that a little easier for everybody. I can't remember. The cave cruisers are passive.
Contact. Lock and load.
Can't help it. They're already here. Thankfully, they can't enter the shield.
Objective completed. Press the button on the mule when you're ready. We'll send the drop pod to get you up.
Whew. That was rough. That was a little risky. But we made it. Okay.
No more beasties incoming. Take care of what is left. Then have a breather.
Oddly enough, I've actually been getting warmed up just kind of sitting in this chair for some reason. I don't know. Thank you.
Whoopsie doopsie.
We need just one more nut. And we can get out of here.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
See, but we're done, and there's more kite down here. There's more kite over there.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Yep, I need to reload up again. Ugh.
You're a good bug snake.
Weapon ready. Time to restock.
Ready Getting to some more crates.
Okay, far better.
Some of the ammo. Ammo taken. Feeling much better now.
Whoop.
Like that.
Hit my mouse with my hand. I think we're good.
Excellent. Drop pod inbound.
Yep. Oh, turn around. Up we go.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in
120
T-minus
meters
5
over that way.
minutes.
And it's now up.
Multi-boom. You stuck your reps into my business. Take it back.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Everyone.
I'm not scared of you.
Oh, and then the driller has gone up. Good. Headed right for it.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
And we're not killing this bug. His name is Steve. He's been a he's been
Doctor can fix you now.
he's a trained bug. Very nice if you do solo missions, because then he's he's basically another person to help you.
What, and the pod pays for the first round? Why just put up a simple
Oh, and a presser had to go right onto the landing ramp, now didn't it? Good. The pressure's gone. Ah!
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence.
Being zapped by the
Galactic thanks you for your good work.
Nasodites.
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Sweet.
Shredder rocking stone in the heart.
Extraction
There we go.
Good work.
Nice, clean mission. Oh, that felt great. Ow! Who dropped a barrel on my head? Hey! Dofa! Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, my man. I really do. Okay. We got that one done.
Assignment mission completed.
Okay. Next one is here. Oh, there's Ray. Wondered when you were going to be showing up. Welcome back.
The mission is ready. The pod is prepped. Get on board to drop pod.
Okay, give me a moment here. I need to change this weapon up. There we go. There's our Thunderhead back again. All right. Looks like we're doing a dreadnought hunt. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Lovely.
Got that.
Ooh. This is nice.
We're actually getting pretty close on finishing a couple of these weapons. We'll swap them out. That'll be fantastic. I'm assuming.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, so Gulpy J has not kicked us yet, so I'm assuming he's just gonna keep going on. And I don't mind it. How long have I been playing the game? Oh, on and off for at least a year. I started maybe halfway through season. Was it season 3 or 4? If you can get the game on a sale, it's an amazing game. Probably one of the best ongoing games for like battle pass and stuff you will ever have, by far. It is an amazing game. There's lots of customization. However, I would say pace yourself if you do get burned out on games, because it can kind of become samey if you just burn yourself, if you just play it for hours and hours on end. So do temper your expectations. But the customization and the effort they put into this game is amazing. So you have 4 different characters that you'll see here. I mean, how much of the game have you seen? Because I can give you kind of an eye on like what happens as you open up. As you start the game, you don't have a whole lot of options, but then you'll have you'll then get different weapons. You'll have different mods that you can purchase with the minerals and money. All kinds of customization with filters and stuff, and a long progression level. There are currently 6 battle passes that don't cost anything.
I feel like that.
You can swap between them as you like.
You're better miners than you are dancers.
Oh come on! I should be dancing like a samba or something to this. That's a little better. Okay. If you haven't seen anything, okay. So there are 4 class characters. That's all you have. So there's Gunner, Engineer, Scout, and Driller. The Gunner is the one that you kind of start with for the tutorial. It is a little bit to take in at the moment, but what you're able to do is you're able to. So Gunner is far more like big gun types, great against bigger enemies and swarms. The Scout can run around and has a grappling hook. Okay, so Survivor is the game that came after this. So if you know a little bit if you've seen some of the stuff from there, it's very similar to this. This will be more procedural first person rather than the isometric vampire survivor kind of thing. Now let me go into here. So when you start out, you'll have just a set of weapons,
Drop sequence
but you'll be able to unlock more with missions as you go, and they all have different things. We just did a drilling one, so that just a normal mining one where you go and just get more kite. We're now going to go do a dreadnought hunt. So we're going to go kill really big monsters. But each of the classes has their own perks and stuff, and I can kind of rattle through it.
Waiting for. Let's go.
So we have a driller, we have an engineer, and we have myself as the gunner. So as the gunner, I have things like machine guns, missile launchers, a few different kinds of grenades that are all kind of interesting. The engineer can make turrets, kind of like Team Fortress 2 turrets. If you've played Team Fortress 2, you'll know the idea. You pull up the turrets, they're kind of auto-targeting, unless you do certain mods that make it so then you can kind of direct them as you wish.
This is gonna be a walk in the
But then you're able to make like like platforms and stuff. I can make zip lines as the gunner. The driller has these big drills he has on his arms. Really easy to go through any kind of terrain. He has a flamethrower. But he can also have like, what is it? I think it's a sludge. It's like a sludge pump. So he shoots like these big globs of toxic sludge at enemies, as well as an ice cannon, so he can freeze enemies. The scout does everything from the grappling hook, which allows him to zip around and get things. He has shotguns, auto rifles. There's just a whole lot of options, and then there's overclocks, which will basically allow you to change the methods of what the guns do. So I can make it so then my gun heats up faster, but it also will, like, when it's in the heat up mode, it actually will spread fire damage to enemies. But you can do things like shocking, you can do electric, you can do frost, you can do toxin, all kinds of stuff. The maps change over very obvious, you know, pretty often. I think they swatch. Bleh, I'm getting my words mixed up. Let me slow down a little bit. The zones that you go to in the missions, there's probably, I think, 9 to 10 different missions that you can do. They have a random modifier to them and secondary objectives. So ours right now is... Am I playing co-op or... I am playing co-op. Yeah, so co-op is actually really easy in this game. They have a... You can pull up a pointer, which will point you at different stuff, but you can also say, like, hey, here's some stuff I can't reach. And the community, for the most part, understands what you're trying to do when you say things. Let's say there is some things in Nitra here too high for me to get to. I have a couple options. If I have an engineer with me, they can make a platform up to it, and the scout can then go grab it. Or I can use my zipline ability or stuff like that. So you can point things out. That enemy right there, that's been pointed out by somebody, so I can see where it is. You can play by yourself. It is much slower, and it's certainly not something you can solo necessarily. If at the beginning you can start out solo and go like, go like 1 or 2 level hazards and just kind of get used to the game by yourself. There's absolutely no rush for that. There's no time limit on the missions other than just trying to evacuate at the end of the mission. People can join in really easily. See, here's our 4th player. He's coming in right now. And you just come in and you can play by yourself. It has a pretty good searching thing. If you don't see any missions that you can join up in, you can host. You can host with just friends. So you can be very selective of who you play with. But I have played with so many people over the time that probably 98 to 99% of the time, you will play with everybody who's friendly, who will help you. You don't even have to talk with anybody. I believe there are comms in the game. I have them off for just by default. But there are options that it is a great game. If you want to play something that you can get into fairly quickly, can play for a long time, on and off. I mean, you could play for multiple hours, playing lots of missions, or you could play one mission and be done for the day. Literally how it is. If you fail missions, which does happen, it's not too much of a penalty. It's a bummer, but it's not like it throws you back a bunch of progress. You will get some progress for failing, and then you just try again. But there's all kind of perks that you can unlock for doing doing all the missions and stuff. I've actually unlocked all the perks, and I'm still getting perk points, so it's really easy to get into. And then there's all the random events that can happen. If we have one in the stream, I will show you what they are, but they're like fighting like a big robot thing, or attacking rare kinds of the enemies, the glyphoids and all that stuff. No, the game has a lot, and the customization is huge. What are you pointing at, my man? What? Oh. Okay. Okay, zipline here.
Zipline ready. Here we go.
No, a large majority of the time, I will play... There's a barrage infector. Let's not get... Let's get him removed. Oh!
In the garage.
There's all kinds of goofy puns you get with the characters. It's a great game. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's only on Steam, because I've never looked anywhere else, so you will have to check for yourself. I don't think it's on console. I've never looked, so if that's a problem, you'll want to look into that. But ow. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to pop this thing.
There's a dreadnought cocoon here.
Let's see which dreadnought we get. We have a choice of 3. Oh, just shoot that thing, would ya? Stop complaining. Okay, we got the Hive Guard. Unfortunately, the sandstorm has triggered in. It's really hard. Okay, so Sentinels will pop up. Actually, what? Ah, that worked. That's better. There are different modifiers you can have on the missions too, so sometimes you can have it so then you don't have shields. You're constantly getting your health drained, but killing enemies will give you health, like a vampire kind of play style. And it's random what you get. Some of them are actually really annoying, but some of them are good. Sometimes you can get one that makes it's mineral mania. A lot more minerals will spawn. You can get one that you have like, what is it? Is it extra oxygen, I think? And it makes your voices squeaky. And and then you compare that with like low gravity, so you jump a lot higher and you fall a lot slower and stuff like. There's all kinds of good stuff to it. There's weekly missions. There's deep dives, which is like combining 2 or 3 missions in one. So it could be considered kind of like a raid, not strictly though, but it's kind of that it has that kind of feel to it. So I throw out cluster grenades. We've got C4. The engineers will usually grab the little droid drones that will run around and attack things. Oh, looks like somebody left. See, and even if you leave the mission by disconnection or something like that, and you have things on you, you will drop a package like this. And so if your team grabs this, I keep all the stuff that he had and just put it inside Molly. Now the missions can be cool too. So this one is basically kind of like I wouldn't call it a boss rush, but it certainly is boss battles. Normally you just fight waves of enemies. Don't really fight them on Dreadnought matches. But you can do everything from mining liquid morkite, which is basically oil. You can escort a big driller droid. You can collect eggs. What else do we have? Oh, did that miss? Where did that go? That was a lousy grenade.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
But no, this game, if you really are interested in like the random procedural, that's very extensive, by the way. If you like kind of pick up and play kind of stuff, if you like things that could be either as tough as nails or very simple and easy, great game. And it actually is not that expensive. I think it's like $20 when it's not on sale or something. It's fairly cheap. Had they been putting on more, because I think they're done with seasons. Had you done it when a season had launched, they actually would have dropped it down to like $7, $8. That's what happened to me. I got it during a season launch. The only DLC, the only thing that you can purchase extra is DLC, and it gives you like extra armor and stuff, and they're like $5 each or something. And it's purely cosmetics. So come on, put him down. There we go. There's our first Dreadnought done. We're doing 2 of them. Cool.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Give me a second here. Let me take this jacket off. I'm actually starting to cook a little bit. Here, we'll just put that on the back of my chair.
Grabbing ammo.
What's in resupplying?
And if you don't particularly care about the achievements or stats or whatever, there actually are mods. This game does have mod support, and you can get into some crazy mods at different levels. There's verified mods which don't really that don't mess with the gameplay at all, and those won't affect achievements. What are some of the ones that I have? I think that I have one that allows me to like recolor what the glyphoids the glyphids look like, because by default they're all one color, but this one actually changes their color palette depending on the biome that you're in, which so it gives a little variety on the enemies. You can get approved, which will tweak the game a little bit more favorably, but will turn off achievements. And then I think there's sandbox, where it basically breaks the game. You can kind of do whatever, but you have to have like different different save points and stuff like that. Yeah, so you see, I have a couple different saves and stuff, so you can play different progress depending on if you're playing with other people or something. I don't do that. I play just the one mode, just the one save thing, just on the one save file. But I've sung the praises of the game. It's a wonderful game. It's just one of those games where I will burn myself out if I just play it all the time. And I believe you can also, if you're into streaming and stuff like that, there actually is a crowd control function for the game. I haven't looked into it extensively, but it looks fun. You can do things like you can put a turret on Molly here, or you can make enemies spawn, you can make everyone lose their ammo, or change their weapons around, or just all kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, if you have any more questions about the game, please ask me, and I'll happily provide it, because it is a great game. Oh, what did he find? Did he find compressed gold? He did find compressed gold. Where are you guys? Did you just completely leave the area? Oh wow, that was the laziest thing ever, my man. So the driller has basically gone through and dug a hole all the way to another section of the cave that was not needed. Might not have even been that. Or it could have been... Oh, I don't think it was even our driller, because it's a little too rugged. I think the guy's just been digging through. This is all sandstone, so it's like one hit destruction. So it's a lot easier to get through there. I was gonna say, dude, what the... We just need to go up now. You can annoy management if you use certain things. Anyway. Go ahead and deposit that. Something is shooting at us. What is shooting at us?
Now, which monstrosity is hiding inside this time?
Let's do that instead. Actually, whew, that was close. Nearly got blown away by the... Okay, gotta be careful. Don't want to pop this early. Ah. So there's a very basic story about this game. Deep Rock Galactic is a mining corporation of dwarves, and we found this planet called Hoxie's. I think that's about as far as it goes. Basically, we're here to mine stuff, but it's very much in the lines of we are working for the corporation. Before they send down the safe pod for us, a lot of the time, we send the goods back up. And I believe there's even a mission where there's a team that failed before us, and we basically have to go in to find their drop pod and their stuff and bring it back because it's valuable. It's valuable company property, which is funny because we leave so much stuff left in the cavern, in the caves themselves. It's kind of ridiculous.
Come here.
Let's see here. Okay, so this is the room. Well, this is gonna be lousy. There's all kinds of terrain to get in the way fighting this thing. So yeah, let's see here. Unfortunately, that big gust tunnel is going to cause issues for anybody trying to get on this thing. How's DRG Survivor? I actually want to get into that game at one point. I want to get to that game at some point. But from what I was able to see, it looks a lot like Vampire Survivor. It's just DRG themed.
Cocoon here. Is everyone locked and loaded?
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
See, and I'm not just going to spam it like the...
Genocide breeder! Hold your fire, you atom-brain lump of lawn.
I think we're ready to go. Just top down? Well, and do you play co-op with it? Because all I've seen from the trailers and stuff is that it was just one... Oh, we got the twins! Oh boy! From what I've been able to see is it's just... Okay, so you're not playing... So, it's just you're playing by yourself. That's why... Oh, good. I was able to land without... So in contrast to this game's a lot better with multiplayer. Playing solo is possible, but it's much harder to do, and it's not nearly as fun. It is built more around the multiplayer experience. But having said that, 99% of the people that you find on the game, they all play with you. There's kind of an unspoken set of procedures that you do that you pick up on really quick. While playing the game, and no one chews you out for doing things wrong or something like that. You will learn as you gain up in levels. See, everyone here has a level to them. That people will know that if you have a low level, they know that you're new. And as you go and you are building out the game and stuff like that, you will learn with experience of like, here's what you do on this mission, here's what you do on that, who's better to do for this and that, and what do you do when somebody pings this kind of material, and these kinds of minerals and stuff.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
However, if you have friends that will actually join you on the game, even better, because then you're able to be on like Discord or even chatting in the game and just being able to enjoy it that way. And you're not even limited to trying to play the 4 classes each, even though that's kind of the best mix. You can all play engineer. You can all play gunner. You could do 2 scouts, a gunner, and an engineer. You could have 3 drillers and a scout. Kind of however you want to play it. It's not going to penalize you for choosing the same characters. Ah! Wait, where's? Oh, is the? I thought we killed the breeder. Oh, maybe he only highlighted it earlier and they didn't actually finish it off. No, but I very much want to get into Survivor. It looked like it was fun too.
Head for LZ.
Give me some sugar.
For the value that you get out of this game, it's worth getting, honestly. There's a lot of achievements to do. There's lots of goals to work at. There's lots of cosmetics to find.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Jeez, didn't even let the driller get to use this bed. We're gonna go right back through where the engineer went through. It's not as easy as it looks. I can imagine. No, there's going to be some difficulty to it, I'm sure. The fact that you're doing it by yourself is that you're doing it solo is a whole nother thing. Yeah. As of right now, I'm kind of limiting on the games that I buy right now, unless it's a super duper good deal. Because I have so many games already, I kind of would like to get through some of them. So, thankfully, the streaming thing's gonna help me with that. So, oh, God gracious!
Drop departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Smash those eggs before they hatch. Over here by the marker point. Bunny.
Oh, the spring bunny's up there. Boo! Oh well, too late for now.
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
And we get.
Retrieving escape pod.
That's the other thing that's a verifiable thing. The C4 has a dome around it, and I have one that will change it to then if there's no enemies if there's no friendlies inside it, it will turn green, making it safe to ignite because the C4 will knock out a fellow dwarf easily. But look at all the cosmetics that are just from this collection of characters. There's hairs, there's crazy beards, there's all kinds of stuff. So.
Well done. One mission to go, and you'll have completed the...
See, so these are all the perks, all the milestones that I still have to do, and there's all kinds that have that. So this is for cosmetics. This is for all the different kind of missions and stuff that you. This is for all the different modifiers that you get. These are all the negative modifiers. There's
Get on board the drop pod, team.
certain enemies that you fight against, certain mission requirements. But this is not all of them. Most of them are done because I finished them. Here's all the perks that you can get. And you level them up, you put all kinds of things. There's just so many things in this game. Not to mention the events that they do. The events usually will make it so then you can get double experience on things, and yeah. You can craft beers, because that's a thing. This is Lloyd, our bartender, but you can get all these different ones here. All these different things. So you can get one that will... So, the Blackout Stout will basically just knock you out. You'll just... Smart Stout will make it so then you will sound... You don't... you sound fancy and more proper rather than the gruff dwarf. Hidden Dwarf makes you invisible. I think it turns you into... it allows you to play, like, prop hunt in the thing. Wormhole Special, it kind of teleports you around the hub. I believe there's one in here that makes it so then, yeah, randomizer. This will change all your loadout. This will change absolutely everything. So you can do that. You can play a couple mini games. There's a kick the barrel over here. You try to kick it into the thing.
Yeah!
There's a Jetty Boot, which is kind of like a Flappy Bird clone. Here's the deep dives over here. There's the forge where you can unlock stuff. Here's the quest terminal. So here's all the seasons. This is the one I have. This is this one here, but they all have different ones. So Rival Incursion and Rival Escalation, it's dealing with a lot more like robots from a rival corporation who we never really see. Plaguefall deals with the a kind of a plague that comes along, and you have to do like cleanup stuff. Escalation, the critical corruption makes it just kind of escalates on top of that. And drilling deeper added a new mission type. Going to the cosmetics tree. Here's one of the trees. Weapon maintenance. As you use weapons, you'll get different color palettes for them.
All right, miners.
You can actually turn off the season stuff if you don't want it. Mineral trade. So if you have a lot of one mineral and you're missing another, you can sell it for money. Here's the shop. Out of the 4 dwarves, you can go between the 4 dwarves and you can kind of pick what you like out of them. So you have all these different cosmetics. So there's armor, there's hair color, there's skin, beards and mustaches, sideburns, all kinds of fancy stuff. Oh, here's Bosco. So Bosco here is your drone. If you start in a mission by yourself, he'll go away if you are in a public lobby. If someone jumps in. So if you get a second dwarf coming in, Bosco will go away. He will come back if you're by yourself. If you're solo, you can have Bosco. And then I believe you can also say if you want Bosco to actually come with you, but he can do a couple different things. He can drill and dig a lot faster than you with certain upgrades. You can customize your pickaxe. Just kind of like randomly get ones. And there are missions to actually unlock a lot of these customizable things. And then there's secrets and stuff hidden around inside the lobby itself. You can actually go up there. There's the Hall of Remembrance. Yeah, Memorial Hall. So when you get to level 25, you actually will come up here to go to the next rank. When you start, this is empty. When you get in here, you actually are... Oh, that's cool. They actually added an Easter egg onto that. Yeah, so this all comes up as you play the game. And I believe if you go in here... Yeah, here it is. If you run up here... So this is the people who played the Fallen Heroes. I'm pretty sure this is all the players that have actually been in the game. And it's just a scroll. It's just a scroll of all the players that have been in the game or in the Discord or whatever. And you can kind of just enjoy that.
Cheers, mate!
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Okay, we loaded up. Did we have a beer drop?
Did I hear a rockin' stone?
Drop sequence initiating.
Oh, wait. Someone got the Blackout Stout. I think I'm going to get knocked out.
Yeah, rockin' stone.
Ah! There they go. So I'm still in the mission. I just didn't jump down into the drop pod.
Feel like we're digging our own grave!
Pull yourself together, you weaklings. We are great.
Our scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark. We're sending you in alongside a heavily armed lifter to get as many out as possible. We're picking up extreme fire signs in the area, so keep it snappy. Quarks can be extracted from the walls. Search for a blue shimmer.
Okay, so
Get it done.
we have this platform that drops in for us on this mission. We're gathering the quarks, big glowing. Uh-oh. Nastiest enemy in the game. Bulk detonator.
Out before it gets close. I call it my favorite.
This thing is a menace. Definitely do not want to be around that thing. When this thing goes off, it's the equivalent of a nuke. It is nasty.
Out of my way.
Oh. Oh, what do you know? See, nice little random updated terrain scanner.
Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain scanner.
So this is what we're hunting for. These blue lights. These will gather together and make a quartz. Oh, the bulk detonator. Oh, geez. Okay. Do we want it right there? I don't think we got a choice. It's going off. Woo. There's also a gold barrier that when it blows up, it actually turns everything gold that it explodes on. So just as devastating, but actually will give you a nice benefit. You'll get like 500 gold out of the thing. Oh, we still have that breeder up there. Okay.
Shield charged and ready. Nanosite breeder eliminated.
There it goes. Get rid of that egg before it actually spawns more nasties. Oh, and we've got a spitball infector.
Management will be pleased.
This is a big room. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we killed the breeder. Did you see a second one? You did. That's worse. So there's all kinds of flora and fauna that also show up in a bestiary that you can access inside the thing. So this is one. You can see this one here and this one here. So this thing will actually shoot out these giant spikes. Go ahead and destroy that one. Starch nuts. I don't think I can get this one, though. The roots are too high. Let me see here. I need to do zip line.
Zip line up.
Certain classes do better at certain missions. Quarks is hard to get a lot of times, so scouts are pretty good for it. Because they have a grappling hook. They're far more viable in mobility and progressing through a lot of vertical spaces.
There's an Arquark here.
Eh.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Out of my face. Okay, after this mission, I'm going to be ending the stream, but yes, definitely take a look at this game. They've got missions out. You can look at things on YouTube. People have guides on how to play the different jobs, what modifiers you should use. No, it is probably one of the best games you can get, honestly. For what you pay for it, it's got loads of content. And I'm happy to help. I want to let people know how much fun games can be. And it sounds like you play games as yourself, but finding games that are fun and worth the value are really what I care about. Because this could have been a shill game where they could have thrown up all kinds of microtransactions, all kinds of things, and the battle passes could have cost money. They didn't do that. They made it really great. Originally what they did is that when each when each season was done, they threw all the cosmetics into the random chest that you can find. And when those spawn, you can get a cosmetic from that. They didn't do it for this game. When they decided, they went back, it's like, oh, we could actually figure out a way to make it so then you can choose what season you could play as. And keep all the progress that you did. They basically reversed their decision and made it so then you could just do the season again and get the cosmetics through playing the seasons. I think the only other game that I've seen that does something like being able to replay seasons like that is a game called Conqueror's Blade. But that one is also, that one is still heavily, monetized. They just made it so then you could get certain units from previous seasons and stuff.
So long, suckers! Found an apocalypse!
Okay. Where have we not been? Haven't really been over there. So it looks like he's working on it. See, so the engineer is actually putting these platforms together, these plascrete foams. And those are nice because, one, it makes you platforms, but two, it actually will cushion your fall if you land on it. Not enough that it will make you, like, invulnerable, but enough that it won't hurt you a whole lot. And you can also make it so then the enemy doesn't like to step on it. They will if they have to, but they usually will try to avoid it otherwise.
Well done, you got them all.
Oh,
Get the
wonderful.
right controls to return the minehead. We'll set
We
an
still need
escape
more
route.
pocket blooms, though. Ah. Spitball infector, though. Ow! Okay. Ow. See, but then you can step on stuff like this and just kind of squish these.
Don't got room for more! Inventory is full.
Oh, they're coming down from above me. Ah!
Out of the way!
Well, screw you, buggers.
Kill me! Well, think again!
Sergeants. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Here we go! I actually think we're doing
Secondary
alright.
objective completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
Whew.
Boing!
Do we have a supply thing down? It doesn't look like it.
The swarm is upon you.
Supply ordered!
Put down on resupply.
Bipod requisitioned. Launching.
Uh-oh, who fell? Who's down? Someone's down. Oh, roly-poly!
Resupply
Get some mad air, Shellback.
not rolling so much now, are ya? Those blasters. Getting more ammo. Feel much better.
Not another detonator! Are you kidding me? There is one thing that does seem to happen in the game, is that when you come back and forth, it's almost like the enemy randomization rotates. So if you see something like a bulk detonator, you're more likely to see another one if you keep playing throughout the day. Or you could find a lot more of the Macteras, the flying enemies, showing up. If you see stingtails, which are another nasty that can grab you from a distance, sometimes you'll see a lot more of them. Oh, lots of bugs. So the game is not perfect, but it has, but it's got a lot of amazing things going for it. The cons severely under count compared to the positives of the game.
For rock and stone.
Okay, I'm ready as well.
Minehead launched. Escape pod will arrive when Minehead has been secured. Hang in there.
And as you play the game, you'll find out that certain missions you really enjoy versus ones that you don't. Also, there is friendly fire in this game, but it's very gentle with you. And you can even add a perk that makes it so then you do 50% less damage to your already tiny amount of friendly fire if you're really concerned about it. But 90% of the time with missions, you'll have your shields. So any damage that you would do to your fellow players, it's pretty negligible. Oh, that is a toxic speller. Where is he? Come here, you. There he goes. Oh, there's another one. He's up high. I saw the stinker. We running out of ammo again? Oh, Steve died. Always happens, but...
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
I'm covered in septic crap.
Okay, where's our pod? It is... Oh! Oh, that's a horrible tease! It's directly above us, 5 stories up. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's gonna suck to get to. That's horrible. Oh, come on, grab the line. There we go. Okay. How do we continue up? Get off of me. Jeez. Did I get it? I don't think I did. Here, let's put down a shield generator.
Departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh boy, that really caught up on us. Woo. Yeah, this is going badly. Let's see if we can get out of here. Come on, can we get out of here? Oh, dude. That was a bad decision. Oh, Am I gonna fail right on stream at the very end?
Kill it before somebody gets hurt.
I've got a signal already here.
Did I get a zipline in?
My minion.
There ain't no place giving
Here we go. Oh, come on. Get out of the way, you stinkers. Get out of the way. Coming through.
T-minus 1 minute.
How do we say?
Okay, I got up. Let's see if we can get our team up. Oh, I'm out. Oh my gosh.
Come on, we have to leave now.
Okay, try and get the team out. Uh-oh, someone dropped. Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Drop pod departing in 30 seconds.
Unfortunately, that's really sad, though.
Spread is dead, baby. Long live the
We're out.
wall.
Back up. Yep.
10 seconds to take off.
And we can't get them, so it's gonna time out. Oh, that sucks so bad.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
They're not completely gone or anything like that, but it stinks. But it happens. It does happen on occasion. Ouch. All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna finish up here, but let's go check on the guys on the medical bay. Yes, when you fail, you actually get put in the medical bay, and you get put into those the hospital gowns and everything, and then you can go out on your mission in your hospital gowns. I don't, because it feels humiliating. Let's see what you run in here. There's one,
Like that. Rock
and there's two. Yep. But then you just talk to the wardrobe and you're done with everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead the team. Hop back to my own instance. Okay, everybody. That was the end of the stream. I went a little over that, but I wanted to get that mission done. So it's been another week. Feels like it's warming up a little bit outside, so feels good. No, but this is the end of the week. I hope you all have a good Easter if you celebrate. Otherwise, just everybody have a good weekend in general. You guys know when I'm streaming. I have the schedule up on my page, as well as my backlogger if you want to see what games I have available to me. Next week, Monday, it's going to be more Marvel Rivals, and then the games as we go on. But I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope you stay safe, you have fun, all that jazz. Let's go ahead and sign ourselves off here. But nope. I hope to see some of you back again when I stream next. I stream at the same time every day. We're getting there. We're getting there we're getting there for affiliate. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. However, having said all that, I will once again say thank you for watching. Thanks for chatting with me. I'll see you guys next time.